Well, are we back in business? Maybe not, but we did win. There's a lot of dirty water out there, but this is the Dirty Water Dispatch. Leslie, Italy Jet, Leslie, what's going on?
Well, I mean, happy news today, even though it was like stressful for the entire game. They did win.
Yeah, but like I said, there's a lot of dirty water happening lately, and we just got the dirty water out, and we got some good water back in now. So I don't know where to start because this is a game to where we shouldn't have had a walk off, but we continue to match good teams, bad teams, mostly bad,
hmm
and it just doesn't even go.
I mean,
It's
there's
where is
no
it going? I just don't know.
valid reason why you lost 2 games to the Angels.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. There's
yeah,
no reason. There's no reason for it. You should have swept them. You should have swept lots of series at this point. You haven't. Um, it's not often that I agree with Cora, but they're not getting any better.
yeah. And Cora to me is one of no I know you know what I'm man enough to admit this. I think he is the main problem right now.
I think that's a significant problem for sure. Because I mean, he even said, the buck stops with him. Right. So what are you not doing that's getting them
Right.
over that hump? Like what is happening? Um, Obviously they're all grown men playing the game. Um, so you can't expect miracles from one person, but something has to change. There's just no reason why at this point we are where we are with this team. They've
Yeah.
got the players, they've got the talent, and it's just not coming together. And they're why? What is the problem?
It all starts with the way Casas went down, the way Bregman went down,
Yeah.
and when all the injuries started piling up and then the bullpen was just getting overworked. The
Oh, for sure. I mean, but we knew that was going to
but
happen.
yes, but like I said before, it's all about how you rebound.
hmm
How do you come back from that? Is it going to be a Red Sox team where we come back for that? Majority of the time, it's not. This is our typical Red Sox right now from what we're seeing. But
hmm
we thought we would see maybe the olden years come back maybe a little bit, but right now it's still not there. It's
Yeah.
still not happening.
No.
So it's crazy. Chapman's doing very well.
Love it.
Rafaela's having a good streak going. Narvaez is still killing it. Devers is still doing great. Deach, even though we saw him take some ground balls, facing against an old foe and Canley Jansen. Crochet
Who
and
did actually,
Bayo
sorry to
did
interrupt you.
very well.
Kenley, very surprisingly to
I
me,
yeah, in
actually
that
had
interview.
nice
Yeah,
things to say. Because if you would have said like last year, it was
yeah,
like we were holding him hostage in this city, and like
right,
it was the worst
right.
place ever. And now it's like, oh, they have great fans, and yeah, you should like us as fans. Like Kenley boys up, right? We were right behind you last year in a season where we shouldn't have been behind anybody. Like
Yeah,
we were behind you. We stood behind you because that's what Red Sox fans do typically is we are behind you, even though we complain and we're just like how we are now and very upset.
right, right,
We'd love
right,
nothing more if you just got your shit together and started
right.
winning series for us. Like, come on.
Well,
It's very Boston thing to do.
his
Yeah.
whole 2 years, we should have been in the playoffs. But it was either his way or the highway with some of these things, and that's
hmm
why we didn't resign him. And now I'm happy that we have Chapman. Hendricks is on the Hendricks is not doing well now. A lot of injuries in this bullpen. Slayton's
Lots.
down. Hendricks. Jolito is still trying to fight back everything. Tanner Houck trying to figure it out. Fitz. I don't understand why they didn't put Fitz for assignment. They just put him in there. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, just had an injury. What are you doing putting him in? Oh, yeah, he'll figure it out. No. No, obviously he did not figure it out. He looked
He
like
didn't.
shit.
He did not.
Obviously. And I don't mind him looking like shit because there's a problem. You're just come back, go to assignment. No,
Yeah.
don't in the fucking game. What are you doing? Oh,
There
he's.
is no logic sometimes, and that's the
I
problem to
don't
me,
get
is
it.
there's not like,
Oh,
you
just
sit
throw him
there.
in. No, not in pitchers. Not with pitchers. No.
No, I mean, even, like last night, Story, I think was it Story? I can't remember now. Who hit the
What?
bomb? Who hit the bomb last night? The 3-run bomb.
Yeah, you're right.
Story. And like, amazing, because he hasn't been playing that great. And he admits that he hasn't been playing that great. And then to do that, and that's
Oh,
fantastic.
Rafaela. Was
Oh,
it Rafa? Was it Rafaela?
I can't remember.
I think it was Rafaela. I'm gonna look
Anyway,
at it.
whoever it
Go
was,
on.
you're
Go
right.
on.
No, you're right. It was. Um, it was. They just had showed Story right afterwards, and I was getting ready to go. So that happens. Great, and you're like, oh, this is so nice because there's at least hope now. And then, to me, the second they put Kelly in extras,
Don't
why?
know.
Why?
I don't know.
That's not who you put in. And oh my gosh,
Yeah.
proven. I mean, it's not like this is the first time we've seen this or saying this. Like,
Right.
that's not the right decision. In no
And
way would it be the right decision to put Kelly in extras. It's bad enough having him close out in any of the late innings,
right.
but in extras.
Well, thank God for Greg Weissert.
Listen, I'll be in the car and be like, "Come on, Weiss.
Yeah, I mean,
Come
he's
on,
been our
Weiss."
solid pitcher so far in that bullpen, along with Chap. But sometimes
Right.
with Chap, it's like you're on your heels. But
Yeah. As much as
Crochet,
I was just, whatever on Chapman when the season started because of obvious reasons that everybody knows about. I think it's fantastic. I love his walkout now with Louis Tian. I think that's so cool. And just to really embrace Boston at that level, I think is just amazing. And he's
yeah,
doing
I
so
mean,
well. Like, he's doing so well, which is
yeah,
something positive about this team right now,
and
honestly.
I just don't get why he's not in the All-Star voting.
Yeah, but so I mean, like, even Duran last year, if you remember that, it was like
Yeah,
they really had to do the campaign just to get Duran in the thing. And then
yeah,
of course then he got his spot and was MVP because that's who Duran is. But
yeah,
I think everybody's just so down on the team right now that it's like, do we even care if any of our people are in the All-Star game?
right.
No.
Well,
I mean, as a
we could
Boston collective.
we could go on about we did take 2 out of 3 from the Braves. We
Which
did
was
not do,
awesome.
which is a shock to me.
It
We
was
did
yeah, I was
the
not expecting that.
Brewers, the Brewers and Orioles not so great. We all know that. But the trade rumors between Duran and Abreu right now with the Padres. Yeah, I'm not really believing that noise right now. If it
I'm
happens,
not
it
either.
happens. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I wouldn't be surprised either way. I don't think they could really afford Duran. I don't think they could give up the
Nothing.
assets for
Right.
Duran.
Yeah,
So
nothing is surprising me at this point, though, with how this season has gone. Like,
yeah,
try
could
and
we
shock me, I guess.
could we be settlers? I don't know. It's
I
so
don't
up and
know.
down right now. I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, that's
we
it
we
too.
we
Like,
won the
what are we
series
saying?
against the Brewers. We lost 2 series before that, and then all of a sudden, we win 1 game out of 3 against the
Braves.
Angels, which is
We won the series against the Braves, not the
right.
Brewers.
So we lost to the Orioles and Brewers
Yes,
series,
correct.
but then we won the Braves. But the Angels, though, it shouldn't have happened, but it happened anyway. They were just all over us. But now you're looking at this Yankee series, and I'm kind of like, I mean, it's
It's
at
gonna go
Yankee
one or
Stadium.
two ways, right?
It's
Like,
gonna. Well, here's the thing about the Yankees,
woo.
though. That's the thing. So they're closing out the game tomorrow, and
I can't resist.
the Yankees already won 1 game.
Mm-hmm.
Guardians are up right now, bottom of 6th. And tomorrow is the final game between them right now with the Guardians, and they've just been up and down. That whole Dodgers series, the Dodgers
Yeah.
won
And the
2 out of 3,
Dodgers have been a
coming
little
back a
bit.
little bit. I can see this series shockingly go either way. I don't know. I used to say Yankees are going to kick her ass,
Yep.
and but then a month before, a month and a half before, I was like, oh, we're going to win that. No, no, no. Now I don't know. You could flip a coin. It's
Yeah, it
in Yankee
really
Stadium. It's in Yankee Stadium. I don't know.
is. It is.
Could this be a get right series for them or a get right series for us?
It
We are
needs to be
coming
a
off
get
a
right
win.
series for us.
We're coming off a win, even though we lost a series. The Guardians pretty much, they did win. Sorry, the Yankees did win the first game, but the Guardians are up 3-0 right now. Tomorrow, you don't know what's going on with this game, the Guardians and the Yankees. But I still think overall, the way the players that we have going pitching, Crochet. So we got Bueller, Crochet, and Dobbins.
Right.
Feel pretty good about that. I
I
feel
do
actually
too.
pretty
I
good
feel
about that.
amazing about that. But I mean, I'm still there. Like Crochet goes out and like puts his life on the line during these games, honestly. Like he's pitching gems of games. Like if you had any bad activity at all, you'd be dominating every fifth day with this, right? But we're not. And that's what I feel a little bit optimistic as you were talking about. And the fact that it was just a walk off. I mean, not just, but also just a walk off because it's not like we had a 19-5 win.
Yeah.
So they didn't blow all their runs for the next 4 games today. I mean, I know it was 11, but
They go back and forth. They're just going back and forth right now. And it's like
yeah,
they're fighting
just
for their lives.
consistency and
They're
then
fighting for their lives.
inability that I mean, it's June,
Right.
to figure out how to win and not even win against the first place teams. Win against anyone at this point. Like, this is just, it's insane to me where we are. As we've said the whole season this far. Like, it's insane. And I remember last year during I think it was the second series against New York, and it was mid June because I was there for my birthday. Um, and we won that series. And I just remember thinking, is this the turning point? Like, is this where we're going to start doing well? And they did super well until the All-Star break, and then it was like our little bullpen just couldn't keep up anymore. They were just done. There was just no more you could ask of them at that point. But I don't know. I think you're right. I think it's going to be obviously one or the other. One of them's taking it, but it's either going to be like redemption for the Yanks or redemption for the Sox in one way or the other.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's all going to depend on how the game goes against the Guardians and Yankees, the last two, because then if the Yankees do sweep the Guardians, shit.
Right.
Like
Then they're on that momentum, right? They have all
yeah.
that going behind them for a series at home against their rivals.
Yeah. After losing 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers, this could be like, oh, they're on a path again going back home. So I think that begs the question for me. Are we going to win the series against the Yankees? Or are we going to go 1 or 2 games or get swept? For me, I think it's going to be, I think we will win 1 out of those 3 games.
I'm going to say 2.
It's going to be that second game against Crochet. Everyone's coming back to Yankee Stadium, and they're going to be pumped to get right game or a series win against the Guardians. I just think that first game is shot. That first game is shot. I think Yankees win that. I think we do take game 2. Game 3, I am leaning more towards the losing, but that's like a toss-up game for me.
Yeah, Dobbins, and I don't know that they had their pitcher listed because I mean, obviously they just don't know yet with them having 2 more games in this series.
Right.
To figure out, but
correct, yeah.
Yeah, that one's really up for me. I really do think 2 out of 3 though. I mean, I really hope Crochet gets that win because he's just been pitching so well, and it kills me every time he pitches and we lose because it's like, what more are you asking of him? because he's going out there and giving you everything he needs to secure a win. And it's just like silent bats or airs and just whatever. So I don't know.
I'm ready for it though. It's going to be a great
I am too.
series.
I think it's going to be a good
I
series no matter what. And then knowing, especially that they play again in 2 weeks, they play back in New York or back in Boston for the 13th, 14th, 15th.
That's true. We got the Rays after that.
Mm-hmm.
3-game series against them, then the Yankees. The Rays, I think it's going to be the Rays game is at Fenway Park, so we do get the next two series. I just think overall this is going to be such a. It's just going to be very interesting. I can't wait. This is rivalry at its best, but is a rivalry back? No, I don't think so yet. But I do
Not
think
yet.
I think it is coming, but it's not there. We would have thought it would be already coming. Like we would have thought we're back with that rivalry. But if you would have said maybe the first month and a half, 2 months, then yes. But right now, no, we're seeing the same old Red Sox, even though we just hit a walk off to win the game. This series is going to be a lot of telling for both of them, Yankees and the Red Sox,
Mm-hmm.
especially the Sox. Are we dead yet? Are we back in business?
No.
I don't think so.
No
I
to
don't
both.
think
Like
so.
we're not dead and we're not back.
I'm still
We're
disgusted. Is it
yeah.
nice? Yes, but I still feel like shit about it.
I'm still frustrated enough that especially the group chat, you know this. I will tweet out
Right.
every time we or not tweet out, I'll put it in the group chat. Every time we win, I feel like um I'll do the it's a miracle from Bull Durham
Right.
like image. How'd we win
Right.
18? I don't know. It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. Any final thoughts for you, Les, before we get out of here?
No, just like 2 out of 3. I will say I did get to meet Tristan Casas over the
Oh,
weekend
wow.
at the Best Buddies event. And he is so nice. He's so nice. So I did feel a little bad about um not being a huge fan of his performance during like the time that when he came back last year. Um Nothing against him as a person or a player. It's just that's how I was feeling at the time. But he is just a gem
Okay.
back. He really is looking forward to getting back to business, which I think he just recently said in an interview. So, but he was rehabbing with Bregman, said he was learning a lot from the veteran as well. So that was really cool. Hopefully, Bregman can teach them all those young ones all of his, years and years of knowledge as a veteran player. As an old, I can say that.
Yes, but I'm still up and down about Casas. But I'm glad you had a good time.
Well, I just said he was a nice person.
Exactly. Anyways. Yes. Okay, so for me, still don't know why Roman Anthony's not up here yet. It's actually
Oh
really
my
ridiculous.
gosh. Don't even
That's
get me
number
started.
one.
That's a whole podcast in and of itself, honestly.
That's number one. He's the number one prospect in baseball. He's not up. The Royals just called up their prospect. What the hell? For me, this is gonna be a lot more telling again. With the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you lost against the Angels series, but you had one last game where you showed that you could still come back. But I'm sick and tired of all these walk-offs. I'm sick and tired of all these extra innings. I'm sick and tired of trying to fight back. You should just I just don't know what Cora is doing. I question everything about Cora right now. And it's like, where's Theo Epstein? I just don't understand where are all these big guys at? Like who's even running the Red Sox right now? I have so many more questions than I am satisfied. So for me, I just want to see a good series. I want more answer questions. And just bring Roman Anthony up. That's all I care about right now.
Really, we could just go bring Roman Anthony up and see what happens.
He would turn a little bit around. I would say a little bit.
At
For
least,
me.
right?
For me.
Yeah.
But hey, is what it is. But guys, please check out our host, Italy Jet, Leslie Nicole, on TikTok and Twitter. I know it's X now, but please check out this podcast, and we will see you next week. Leslie. We
Nice.
love that dirty water.